So, someone asked me a little while back if I could do a new video of the piercing tag. I did the piercing tag quite some time ago, back when it was still relatively new. But yeah, back then I still had like less piercings than I have now, and most of them weren't healed yet, so yeah. It seems like a good idea to do a new one. Basically I have the questions right here. Yeah, officially, by the way, it's the tattoos and piercings tag, but I'm only doing the piercing part obviously because I don't have any tattoos yet. So that will be very short answers then. So I'm only doing the piercing part. So yeah, let's get started. So the first question is, how many piercings do you have and where? I think I have 11 piercings now. Yeah, depending on how to count. Yeah, in any case, yeah, personally, like, I did count in the earlobe piercings this time, but I don't actually count them as piercings because, well, one, they were done with a piercing gun, and two, basically, almost, not every girl, but most girls and women have their ears pierced, so I don't know, it just doesn't really feel like a piercing to me, I guess. So yeah, but basically, I'll just start with my ears. I have a Helix piercing, a Rook piercing that's still healing, 2 earlobe piercings, then I have an industrial piercing which is also still healing, then another 2 earlobe piercings, then I have a nose piercing, obviously, a lip piercing, tongue piercing, and I also have my belly button pierced. I hope you can see it on camera now, if it wasn't in the image of the camera. You know, at least you know I have a belly button piercing, and that's yeah, that's basically it. So basically, yeah, I just have piercings in my ears, on my face, and in my belly button. Second question is, do you regret any? No, I don't regret any of my piercings, simply because I always actually really take the time to think before getting a piercing. Like, when I decide I want a piercing, I then proceed to wait for another month before getting it, because I really want to be sure that I want it. Not necessarily because of the risks involved in getting piercings, because I know my body, and basically, yeah, I don't know, I don't see much of a risk in it. So yeah, but I am really cheap, so I just don't want to risk spending 50 euros on a lip piercing, for example, and then deciding after 3 weeks that I don't want it, and taking it out, and then it closes up and I've just thrown away €50, That would just be a waste. So yeah, really, like, I don't know, it is in other countries, but in the Netherlands piercings are pretty expensive, and I just don't want to risk spending a whole lot of money on a piercing to then throw it away. So yeah, that's why I always really think before getting a piercing, so I don't regret any of them. Which piercing hurt the most? That was definitely my belly button piercing. And well, just don't let this, like, if you want a belly button piercing, then don't get scared, because it was the most painful piercing for me. It's really different per person. Like, I have a friend who got a belly button pierced, and you know, with her it was like one of her least painful piercings. But yeah, with some people the ears hurt the most, with some people the tongue hurts the most. Like, it's different for every person. And for me personally, my belly button piercing hurt the most. It wasn't horrible or anything, just, I don't know, 4 out of 5, I guess. I mean, it was like, yeah, it was painful, but not horrific or anything. And my second most painful one was the industrial. I'm not actually, like, you know, with ear piercings, they don't really hurt me a lot, but with the Helix, or the industrial piercing, they first pierced the first hole, then stuck the needle through to the second hole to get them lined up perfectly. So yeah, the needle had already gone to cartilage once, and then I just really did feel it go to the second part. But again, that wasn't, you know, really all that bad either. Besides, what I always think of piercings is the pain lasts, like, you know, at least the pain of the needle actually going through lasts for like a few seconds, and then, you know, you got an awesome piercing. So, you know, to me it's always worth it. Did you have any problems with your piercings? Well, I personally never had any serious piercings. Yeah, I got distracted by my laptop just making a weird sound that it's not supposed to make. Oops. In any case, yeah. The only problems I had with my piercings so far aren't very serious. I've never had any, like, really bad stuff. Not any, like, you know, what's it called? Infected piercings. I never had any of that, luckily. But I did have keloids on them. I had one on my Helix for like a few weeks, and then it just, you know, went away. And on my nose piercing, which was actually sort of my own fault, really. Yeah, that was obviously pierced with a stud. And well, my nose piercing, like with some people it stays like sore, and with me it just went numb. So basically I'm the sort of person who then proceeds to completely forget the fact that she's got a piercing there. So I scratched it, and when I washed my face I got caught behind it, and just, yeah. I took it around a lot, and it was just not a good thing. And it let me know that by getting a giant keloid, well not giant, but just, you know, a pretty painful keloid on top of it. It's still a little bit red on top of it, and I don't know if you can see. So yeah, basically I thought, okay, once like the healing time was over and the keloid was still on there, I was like, okay, the keloid isn't going to go away if I keep the stud in it, because I keep getting caught behind it, so I'm just going to put a ring in it. But the keloid was like right on top of the hole, so I actually shoved the ring right through the keloid, which is not something you should do. But yeah, I mean, it worked out fine for me. I mean, I didn't immediately wash it with antibacterial soap and everything. But yeah, I mean, it worked out fine. It's healed now, so that's good. I actually recently put a smaller ring in it because the other one was a slightly too big one. So yeah, I'm hoping the keloid will go away completely now. But it's not sore anymore or anything. I can just touch it and everything. Just, I mean, I've been touching it for the last few minutes, so obviously it doesn't hurt anymore to touch it. And I also had a keloid on my industrial, both on the front end and the back end. Which was also completely my own fault, because the day after getting it, I went to do fitness and I hit myself with my arm like straight against the piercing. Which is also not something I recommend doing, because that hurt. But yeah, so that was my own fault as well, but you know, like, it actually stayed there for months. But now it's finally gone, and it's like, you know, also been gone for a few weeks now, I guess, or months even. I don't know. In any case, it's supposed to be completely healed in 3 months. Like, then it's like been a year. So I'm glad to see that it's now looking completely fine. So yeah, basically I did only have keloids as problems on my piercings, basically. And they're all gone now, so I don't have any problems anymore, luckily. Then the last question is, do you want more piercings? I definitely want more piercings. I'm just not sure yet what I want. Well, for starters, I'm just going to wait until like at least the industrial piercing is healed, because it's going to be completely healed in October. I think I'll also make a video on how to change industrial piercing then, once I've, you know, gotten the hang of it. Yeah. In any case, yeah, I just want this to be healed, because, you know, there's technically 2 holes, and then here's another hole that's healing, and I only want 3 healing piercings at the same time. Although I did get my lip piercing while these 2 were still healing, because I didn't want to wait, basically. But yeah, other than that, I just want to wait until at least the industrial piercing is completely healed. And then I just want to get more ear piercings. That's like everything I want is like ear piercings. Like, I'm not sure what ear piercings yet, but yeah, I don't want any more on my face. I don't want anywhere else on my body. I just want more piercings in my ears. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I at least want a 3rd earlobe hole in this ear, and then stretch it to about 3 millimeters or something, just not big or anything, just, you know, tiny. I also want something, I don't know, maybe halfway, maybe a conch, but I want something between the top part of my ear and the bottom part of my ear, because it's just like, I don't know, just a weird piercing free zone in the center, and it just annoys me. In my other ear I maybe will get a another 2 Helix piercings, but I'm not sure yet, because I sort of like the look of just having 1 ear. I also want an anti-tragus, but I also sort of want a conch, and yeah, I'm not sure yet. So yeah, I'll see when this is healed what I'll want then. So yeah, basically what was a piercing tag. I'll put the questions down below for whoever wants to do it too. Yeah, so in any case, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye! Hello! Today I've got a video for you about oral piercings, because someone asked me to do a video on either lip or the tongue piercing specific, and just aftercare and everything.